MomoCon. It's Atlanta's answer to Comic-Con. You won't want to miss it.
Okay. All right, now we're going to start with our last interview for MomoCon for this weekend. We have the illustrious, multi-talented Greg Burnham, and we'll have the first outlet ask the first question.
I get to pick?
Yeah. You get to pick.
He was raising his hand before, live, so I feel like we'll give Carnell the first.
Appreciate you, Carnell from Carnell Holley Pictures. Good sir. Welcome. First and foremost, I have to take note because I recognized you during the Milestone documentary promo. You were in the crowd, not knowing that you were a part of the team. Can you let the fans know about what's come down the pipe for that, as well as any tidbits when Milestone is going to do any live action, anything that you can disclose since you were there?
So let me just break down what was happening.
Okay.
In one of those years, the pandemic makes everything foggy for me. But one of those years during the pandemic, they created this thing called the Milestone Initiative, and they asked for artists and writers to submit stuff. So they gave us prompts for the writers. They gave you prompts, and you had to write an 8-page script based off the prompts they gave. And then with artists, they gave them an 8-page script, and they had to draw out, panel out and draw out a complete story. So I wasn't gonna do it because I was like, they already know who I am. I'm the man. I didn't think of that. But, in your mind, you're like, dude, we've had success. It seems like if somebody wanted to holler at us, they would, holler. And but they didn't. So I submitted right the night before the deadline. Right before the deadline, basically. And they had interview processes, a lot of stuff, but I ended up getting in. So what they were looking for is 12 new artists and 12 new writers. And out of that, we had actual courses that we took. And after that, we created 8-page stories, and it went into this Milestone Initiative anthology. So I got to write an icon story in here, 8 pages, and it's really one of my favorite things that I've ever written. I was in the documentary. We were laughing and giggling or whatever when they caught us. But honestly, since then, I haven't worked on anything Milestone. I was able to write a Superman story for their Halloween anthology. Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun. I wrote a Mr. Terrific story for DC Power last year, but I haven't got a chance to do anything else with Milestone. Since Milestone is a subsidiary sort of DC, most of my talks are with DC and DC editors. I want to do some more Milestone stuff, but I don't know if that'll come. I don't have any idea. I've tried to ask, Dennis and Reggie, hey man, is there going to be any? And if there's anything popping, they have to keep it close. So I haven't heard anything as far as animation or anything. I know what I would like to see.